Welcome back. Although the weather cooperated this weekend, I was certainly at the mercy of Murphy's Law. As you may have heard or barely heard, I had some audio problems on Friday night. Then I got off to a late start on Saturday, leaving me no choice but to make a quick trip to Port Royal Speedway. The Pro Stocks were running a special event with an added purse in the running of the 12th annual Darrell Stong Memorial Race. The field was led to the green by the yellow 28 of Jason Davis. A.J. Straub in the red 26 makes a little contact with John Heen as he tries to squeeze into second place. Going through the first turns, they are briefly 4 wide for 6th place. 1 lap in, it's a good battle for the runner-up spot, with the black 18 of Jeff Briner joining the mix. Straub starts to pull away while Heen and Briner are running similar speeds down the backstretch and through 3 and 4. Early in the race, things get dicey near the rear of the field as they are 3 wide exiting 4. In the early going, Straub tries to reel in the leader while Heen must fight off Briner for 4th place. Straub looks low, but Davis is able to fend him off for the time being. Straub made some moves on the low side of Davis for a few laps. With 7 laps down in the 20-lap event, Straub looks low going through 3 and 4. Then they are about dead even until Straub takes the lead at the stripe. As they go into 1, Briner begins to close on the lead duo. Just past the halfway point, Briner gets a good bite off the low side of 2 and shoots past Davis and into 2nd. Later on, Straub would encounter some cars at the tail of the field. He splits them while Briner begins to close on the leader. A late caution sets up a 2-lap shootout with A.J. Straub holding on for the victory. Congratulations, A.J., on your first win here at Port Royal. Let's go back and describe that pass for the lead and the eventual win.
Well, at first I thought he was going to get away from me. I didn't think I had anything for him, but we had a restart, and I thought I had something for him, and so I just kept working, and finally got around him on lap 7.
Now, we're accustomed to seeing you as one of the front runners at Sealands Grove week in, week out. Now, why are you here at Port Royal?
Yeah, we ran good up at Sealands Grove for years, but the last 3 years or so, we didn't do very good up there. The motors are out of hand up there, so. And then Port Royal passed a good motor roll, saved us a lot of money, so we're up here for that.
Obviously, there's a lot of cost in racing, and you guys don't usually have much of a purse, so I imagine running in this special with the lap money and the extra purse was nice.
Yeah, that really helped out. It cost us around $200 a night, and you have to get at least 2nd to break even for the night, so it's tough, but it's fun.
So it's A.J. Straub, the winner of the 12th annual Darrell Stong Memorial. Jeff Briner was a close 2nd, with early leader Jason Davis 3rd. John Heen was 4th, and 5th went to Keith Garman. In a makeup for the Pro Stocks, Derek Garman took the checkers over A.J. Straub, Nate Fisher, Harold Rank, and Keith Garman. Chad Hollenbeck led the late models to the green for their 20-lap feature. The battle for 3rd has the red 22 of Brett Shadle, Andy Hawes in the 76, and number 7 Mitch Hack as they start down the backstretch. 4 laps in, Hollenbeck has a good lead while Shadle moves under Scott Flickinger and into 2nd place as they exit turn 4. A caution on lap 5 allows Shadle to close on Hollenbeck. On the restart, Shadle gets his nose under the 4D's machine but can't pull off the pass. Derek Byler in the blue number 5 works the outside of Andy Hawes for the 4th spot. He falls back slightly down the backstretch. Then going through 3 and 4 is able to power his way past Hawes and complete the move off of turn 4. This race came down to Hollenbeck and Shadle. Hollenbeck encounters traffic, allowing Shadle to close the gap. As they go through 3 and 4, Hollenbeck chooses the low side to maneuver through the traffic while Shadle tries the high side. Hollenbeck gets trapped while Shadle finds clear sailing ahead of him and takes over the lead. A late caution produces a 1-lap shootout, which Brett Shadle was able to hold off Chad Hollenbeck for the win. Brett, congratulations on your first Port Royal win. It looked like Hollenbeck had this until that lap traffic played a role.
Yeah, the lap traffic definitely helped me on this one. Hollenbeck was definitely better than I was tonight. It took forever for our right rear to come in, and once we got the right rear to come in, I sort of could run with him, maybe reel him in a little bit, but when we got into that lap traffic, he sort of took the bottom side, and that was definitely what I needed. So when he took the bottom, I moved to the top. We went 3 abreast through 1 and 2, and that gave me the advantage and left us come off with this win.
I was going to say he helped you out when he made that move to the bottom because you were running a lot better on the top.
Yeah, and he was great up top all night, but the lap traffic sort of put him, the lap traffic was running middle. They were holding a good groove, but they were running middle, and I think he just decided, well, last week he said, you know, I talked to him tonight, he got beat taking the high side, so this week he thought he'd take the low side. Well, his coin flips aren't working out so good for him right now.
Now, you were a regular at Selinsgrove, and you were going to pack it up and retire. Now you're back in it and running at Port Royal. How'd this all come about?
We did retire. We were actually 4th in points at Selinsgrove when we decided to call it a quit. I mean, this is a very competitive sport. Money is a big thing. You know, we do have some great sponsors backing us. But, I mean, it's a competitive. You got to just bust your butt to keep coming up with money, and you wreck something, more money, and tires every week. And I got to deal with Hoosier to help me out a lot to come out here with tire deal. Chris Latshaw from Latshaw's Landscaping, Millersburg, he came up to me and said, you know, Brett, I still have a car. Me and you own a motor together. Let's go race. Let's just go have fun. I said, talk to my wife, and she's like, I know what this means. You know, we're going to be every week. And, you know, we went back at it. We did some vacations with the family, and, you know, I'm definitely glad I came back now.
I know you said in Victory Lane, you're kind of glad because you don't run quite as many races with the late models here at Port Royal, and I'm guessing you like it now that you've won here.
Yeah, Port Royal, you got 15 races. Selinsgrove, I think, is probably like 26, 27, and so we don't have to run the tight circuit here. You know, we can get a couple weeks off. We can go back to Selinsgrove if we want. We can go on vacation with the family, which we have some ideas coming up here that we're going to take a couple weeks and go. But I'm definitely going to stick in it for points here now because this definitely is going to boost me probably to the top 3. So we're going to stick it out and see what we can do for points here.
Andy Hawes, Chris Kasner, and Derek Byler round out the top 5 in the late model feature. Okay, if you haven't gotten enough highlights already, don't worry. There's more coming up with a return to Dog Hollow Speedway. The Race Saver 305 Sprints have been added to the Dogs roster. After the break, we will see them in action. More on Pit Pass right after this.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVeigh Town. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.